forgot everything. Can you give me my keys, wallet?
What's the deal? What's up, everybody? Excuse me. Filling up. We got 4 minutes here for the hourly close. There's about 3 minutes left in the Nashville-Vancouver game, right? And then the Rangers will be on TV. The Knicks with a W today. I don't know if you guys saw the Mavericks game. They fucking came back from 31 down, took the lead, and lost. It's crazy. Crazy, man. Crazy. All right, so let's just do a little breakdown here. All right, so 4 hour looking lovely. 4 hour grabbed some orders, right? This is our first 4 hour of the entire week. We're only 2 hours in right now. Hour 2 is gonna close right now. This 4 hours has 3 hours in it. So let's see if we can flip and drive in the next hourly. We're gonna close bullish here, looking like it. Is it me? I feel like the music's too loud. My headset's too loud. Alright. Daily's closed bullish too, right? That looks like a massive wind up for the daily. Just fill the wick up. 4 hour held support. So what I'll look for here is for this hourly to close bullish in the next 2 minutes. Ideally, we can close bullish above this area and look for a bottom wick. Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, if we can get a closure above there, that'll be nice. Until then, it'd be tough because if we close bullish here on the hourly, right? Even if if we flip on the next hourly to drive the 4 hour, it could just be a top wick for us to head straight down. So you'd want the hourly to close above here. Let's drop some more levels while we can. And we can. That's our ranges. So ideally, we want a closure somewhere outside 36 to 33 range in order to get a confirmation that there's some volume. The market has started moving. So far, it looks like it might reject that area, and we are not quite ready for that 4 hour flip, right? Hourly is going to close within range. These candles all printed next to each other. Now we're back in that little range. So let's break out of this. Okay. Damn, 15 seconds here. I don't think Vancouver's gonna tie this one. This one's gonna go back to Vancouver. Tied at 2. Oh shit! They tied it with 6 seconds to go. That's crazy! Wow! Yo! You guys aren't watching this. What? That's crazy. They were down. They were down 2 goals. This is game 4. They were down 2 goals with 2 minutes to go. It was 3-1, and they just tied the game with 6 seconds left. That's nasty. I mean, it's gonna go to overtime, but I hope Nashville wins. This sucks because now the Rangers are gonna be on like a different channel and shit. I gotta search for the Rangers game. Yeah, gang. I know this is a Forex stream, but at this moment we are on the Stanley Cup playoff portion of our live stream. Damn, the game's in Nashville. The whole stadium was ready to leave, celebrate, jump around, and leave. Now, salty fuckers got to sit there and struggle. Yeah, it's like being in drawdown. That whole stadium is in drawdown right now, except they're all next to each other. Imagine 40,000 people in drawdown being right next to each other. That's crazy. Or 20,000. How big can a hockey stadium get there in Nashville? Spread is 2.9, 2.6, 2.9. Just, yeah, it's around a little, it's under 3. Right under 3. Yeah. If we're under 3, I'm pretty cool with it. It's a little slow here because our week just started technically, so. Eddie ready for the terminal to be blue. The rest of that room is blue. Not just the terminal's gonna say. Gotta stay blue. Yes, you missed the cells last session. Hold on. Feel better? Feel better. Buns. Yeah. So you're looking like at the gym yesterday? Bruh, there's a dude that looks exactly like you at my gym. I swear, remember I told you about this like a few months back. I told you about this on stream. I was telling you how, like, yo, there's like, you got a doppelganger that's just shows up at my gym, and I never want to ask him for a picture because it's like the fuck, yo, can I take a picture with you? My boy looks exactly, man. But I wanted to. I can't sneak a picture because like we're working out. You know what I mean? Budget Wick showed up in flip flops and whips a Q8. Well, that's a nice whip, Q8. I just wouldn't show up in flip-flops. Q8's a nice whip. I don't know what budget Bougie shows up in. But he don't wear flip-flops at my gym. He wears regular gym clothes. So this hourly really wound down here, huh? Oh, that's a 2 hour. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, we need to see price either close outside these ranges or drive or a closure even on a smaller time frame. I'm fine with it, right? Even if it's like a wick on the higher time frame outside these ranges, a closure would be fine, like a 5 like this. Even if we don't drive down like we didn't here, this would tell us, this would give indication of volume. Look what happened in the next candle. So once we close below here, it's up or down, we're gonna see volume. So just gotta wait. Yo, can we get the Rangers game on? It's already 8:07. What are you doing to me? Oh, you. I swear. They're hopeless. They got 2 hockey channels, and they're both running the same game. Instead of running one runs one game, the other runs the other game. Nah, they're. You know what? We're just both gonna run the same game. Double the assholeness. Bullshit. Alright. Say we're driving, but we moved maybe about 10 pips. 9, 6, 15 pips. Knicks stole one today. Literally stole one today in Philly. Just ran away with it. Yeah, now my spread jumped. My spread's around 4 right now. 3.5, 4. I don't know why. It's a nice bottom wick on the hourly though, right? Your advantage point here is only 5 pips. Now once it, after it drives up and actually confirms the closure outside, I think it would be a more interesting proposition. guys hear my kids playing the piano? About to build an organ into the house like it's a church. You ever been to a church and the organ's like it's in one place in the church, the fucking pipes are like 3 floors above in like a different place. It's crazy. Crazy, man. Got a 15 closure coming up here in 3 minutes. Oh, there we go. We just scored. Game started. Rangers just scored. First minute into the game. Beautiful. Hold on. I gotta call my pops. I'm gonna tell him we scored. Hold on, chat. My pops is like, yo, where? I can't find him on TV. He's a big Rangers fan. God, what's the thing? My Discord get hacked. Now only I realize my account can't log in. Sorry, guys. Hope didn't bring any problem to you guys. Very sorry. Why are you sorry? Get it working. Figure it out. Don't be sorry. Let me turn this down. It's a good start for the Rangers, though. They're up 3-0. They win tonight. They sweep. Bringing the brooms out. Dominated the series so far. I love hockey. Hockey's pretty dope. It's fun to watch. Like there are sports that are just unbearable to watch. Like a Sunday afternoon, like Brewers Mariners game at the stadium. Like, just, I don't know. Private Gang's not into sports, huh? I'm gonna discuss sports or not into hockey or baseball. I talk about these things on the public stream. I mean, we're printing side by side. We haven't really moved. We've moved a total of like 8 pips in the entire session. Just too lazy to chat, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like that. But like, if I don't chat or if I don't pretend I'm talking to someone, like it is dead air. Nobody likes dead air. But yeah, overall, yeah, there's like what? There's 25 people in the Zooms right now, and when there's like 800 in the chat, like there's a lot more engagement when it comes to sports. Because I realize not a lot of people aren't from North America. Hey, if you see me looking up, I'm just looking at the game, watching the game. Oh no, Vancouver won in overtime. Give me that. Wow, Nashville was up 3-1 with 2 minutes to go. Incredible. Damn, I missed the overtime goal. Let's wait for the starter to close. Let's see if maybe we get some movement. Some kind of push here. Anything. Even if we get a strong closure within this range, I'm still fine trading within this range. What? Oh, you were in the shower? You took a shower? Love you. Hair smells great. I didn't even know you were back. I thought you were out with your friends. At 7:45. All right, that's cool though. You were back at 7:45. All right. Yeah, because you got to get ready for school. Love you too. You're almost at the end of the year. Got another month. Huh? It's all right. You got to study. Do you need help? So why didn't you tell me before? I would have scheduled something. Remember I asked you a couple of days ago. And if you need my help. All right, we'll go. We'll do it. We'll do it. All right. All right. All right. When is it? Do you know what date? It's on Friday? Next week? Okay. Okay. Close my door, please. Thank you. Love you. Yeah, it looks like the daily's just loading up, right? To fucking drive up here and fill this wick, and I'm sure at some point today it will. Right, it'll create a top wick at some point. Will it be London? Will it be New York? But in the immediate future, like the immediate few hours, there's a chance we just come down and make a steeper bottom wick on that daily. Huh. You guys are all quiet today. Everybody had a rough weekend, huh? Everybody had a long weekend. What do we have going on tomorrow? So today, yen, bank holiday. Tomorrow, nothing. Tuesday. So the last day of the month and the first day of next month will be absolutely wild. Or a lot of fun. A lot of folders. Consumer confidence, employment costs, unemployment rate. Oh, that's NZD, I'm sorry. So 2 folders. Tuesday, Wednesday. Holiday in Europe, but we'll be trading. ASM, Jolts, FOMC at 2. Yeah. Wow, this is gonna be a really exciting week. Played your first soccer game in a long time. Yeah, I would just like at this point, I'd probably ask to be the goalie. Matter of fact, you guys need a ref? No, matter of fact, you guys need a line judge. Like, I'll do the offside thing. I'll run on the side of this. Just that's it. That's the extent. Because they only run half the field, right? They run their half of the field. My lungs can handle it. I just no longer get excited by things like that. I used to love going to the park, play ball, play soccer. Let's go play baseball. I literally no longer get excited for shit like that. For some reason. Like, you know what it is? Like, I don't have that competitive nature anymore. The competitive spirit. Like, where I need to beat you at basketball when we go to the court. Like, I don't have that. Like, I'll just like, I don't know why it's gone. Like, I used to want to be the best at every little thing. But, like, as I've grown older and I've discovered myself, right? It sounds funny, discover yourself, but, like, you know, on the road to self-discovery, like, I'm so at peace that, like, I don't really care for competing with you on any level. Whether it's at the park or at video games. That's why really a big reason why I don't play video games. Because, like, I don't want to compete with you. I'd want to enjoy my time with everybody that's around me, not compete with them. Like, just... So I'm like, let's go to the park, play basketball. I'm like, yeah, I'm over it. Wow, what a save. Sturkin. The atmosphere is absolutely nuts. It's incredible. Don was at the game yesterday, but they lost. Toronto lost. Alright, price breaking down here. 30 closure and 2, 1. No bottom wick here on the 30. The hourly doesn't have a top wick. Yeah, there's nothing here for us just yet. It had a strong push down, right? But there's not much of a top wick on either the or a bottom wick on a 30 or the hourly. The vantage point below here is 5 pips. You're matured, that's why. Yeah. Just It's all right. It's just another way of saying you're old, Wix. Getting older, but I'm not old. First day on Wix table. Been watching a while and give great knowledge. Appreciate everything you do for the community. For sure. Appreciate you showing up, Christian. Watching in an airport. Where are you going, EG? EG? My Russian speaking friend. Where are you going? Homie's about to be like, oh, I'm going nowhere. I'm the one that packs the bags at the airport. He really runs everything. People that pack the bags, I feel like they control the airport. They run shit. Domestic flight in Vietnam. You live in Vietnam? Vietnam. Saigon. Oh, nice. Enjoy the travels. Have safe travels. That's dedication, though. You a real one too. You flying Cat Trong to Saigon and you watching us? That's wild. We worldwide. Worldwide Wix. Worldwide Wix. Good weed here. There we go. Well, stay out of trouble. Saigon. I saw a Broadway show called Miss Saigon. Miss Saigon. Back in the early 2000s. Find your wins. That's funny. Yeah, they got a, you know, in hockey, because they have the boards around the ice rink, and they have like advertisements on them. And right now it says, there's a vodka advertisement that said, "Find your wins." I'm like, I'm looking for them, just not with vodka. Find your wins. New Amsterdam vodka. Nah, I don't drink vodka. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan now. But I remember when you used to be fanned out. Damn, that's a nice top wick here on the 5. Five seconds here though. Close below this little area here. Maybe a top wick and fill the range down and then make a decision, but yeah, that makes sense. You're either a weed person or alcohol person. It's like, although I'm moving towards weed from alcohol, much happier for it. I was never a drinker. I was never a big drinker, ever. I'm a big smoker. I'm a little drinker. To be honest with you, gang, I think we're gonna end up waiting on the 4 hour here. Just might come down for the 4 hour. Yeah, re-breaking that low, top wicks grabbed. What's the 4 hour looking like? Closing bearish. Some range to fill here. I don't want to be caught here in a bottom wick. It's a nice likelihood it fills 18 pips here. I can't enter every position here that looks halfway decent. Eventually we'll see more of these positions. I think we'll take on some more losses eventually, but eventually I think we're gonna have just earlier closures. These guys look through my terminal, like when I'm in. Impossible. Yeah, I mean, good stuff. It's just there's about a 10 pip advantage point here, and then, you know, 18 is like your solid, maybe full closure here. I wouldn't look for it to fill the range here right now. I'd look for it to still pull back again. But so yeah, as I was gonna say, if you look at my terminal, I have a large number of break evens in my terminal in positions like this. Just not in specifically this setup, but just to understanding there's a high likelihood it comes down, but because the ranges are so small, I go break even fairly quickly. A lot of them hit break even. Be 6 pips, yeah, impulsive. No, I'm trying to, like, yeah, we can get 5-6 pips here and there. It's not really worth it, especially especially when it's live stream. I understand there's a bit of a delay for people that, like, when it's a public stream, right? And by the time people react, they're not as quick. It just doesn't make sense to scalp like a 1 minute unless ranges are big. In general, for me, like, where like my personal comfort level is at time wise, I think like you know, trading for a couple of hours, getting your entries on the 30, the hourly, the 5, you know, even the 4 hour, just it's fine. But getting those entries based on what? Based on the 5, 10 minute, or 15 minute range, it's not really. I'm trying to take those entries based on like the hourly, the 4 hour range, where it's not like 5-10 pips and then we bounce back, but it's like 20-30, and maybe there's a chance after 10 pips it doesn't bounce right back. It can actually drive a little. Have good entries for runners. What did this give you here? 9. So you saw that initial pullback right now. If it doesn't come up from flip here, you'll fill the range. If you fill the range, we'll look for positions probably on the next either 15 or the next hourly. There's a chance we can get a position on the next 15, but we would need to close and then pull back and get a steep top wick. This is solid because technically if it didn't bounce back up and if you didn't go break even yet, or if you didn't close full, a closure below here gives you a high chance to actually go to 28 and you can get your 30 to 40 pips. Close full. hungry. Keep you the whole 18 here, huh? Two minutes here for this 15. Maybe Gemini, maybe that's true in a sense. Like it would make sense, right? Just like you'd expect a candle to create a wick before driving. So eventually you're probably looking at the eventual closure of the wick, but you're not really looking at, oh wow, he hit him in the knee. That sucks. But you're not looking at how that candle formed. So it's not, maybe it's true eventually for the most part, but you're not, right? The candle forms, it could form a top wick, bottom wick, top wick, but eventually end up there, right? Looking like it made a bottom wick and then drove up for the week. But it's not necessarily true. I really don't pay attention for to like be like, yeah, I definitely agree with that, because it would make sense, but like I just trade on a smaller time frame than the weekly, that it just like I don't look at things like that. Seconds here. I think we're gonna respect it. Close right at it. Doesn't mean it can't come down further, but you know, I take it for what it's worth. Close right at it there. I will say this though, if we can tap 30, it's gonna be too late though. I'm sorry. It's, yeah, if this 15 was able to drive down, grab 30 and then flip bullish, but that's a 5. Yeah. I think we're gonna wait on this hourly to close out, see how it's gonna go. 4-hour closure, yeah. For 4 closure. We scored? We did. Power play goal. 2-1. Great. We scored on the first minute of the period and the last minute of the period. And now they're all hugging it out. I love it when they're all hugging it out. They're like smothering each other. No, don't hug him. Hug me. Got your medical card? Why? You think I'm supposed to be diagnosed? I deserve to be diagnosed. Yeah, I do. Or I honestly, to be completely honest, I think it expired like a month or two ago. I haven't checked, but I think it expired. I'm not going to go get another one because I think it's supposed to be completely, like, it's going to be on the ballot this summer, a couple of months, and then it's just going to be recreational. I will say this, gang. If we are able to close here below 32.33, we will look for a top wick sell here of this area right here. Okay. So first thing we will need is this candle to close like this. And then the next candle to tap this area here. If we can do that, we'll take a sell there, expecting a flip here and a fill of the range. You're Florida as well? Well, just go, you know, go see your guy, or, you know, go to Trap House. Or get yourself a card. Go to any fucking marijuana doctor. Unless this fills the range now, and if it fills the range now, I mean, we'll have to reevaluate. So it's good that we're driving down here, but it's a lot of time left. Okay. I mean, clearly indication of volume. We're getting closures outside, or we're driving past outside our range, right? What's the deal, Javier? finishing up some things, listening. You get excited about someone scoring points? Yes. Exciting. Exciting times. Okay, give me a couple of minutes. It's 8:53. We got 6 minutes till the 4-hour closes. I'm gonna be back in a couple. Hold on. Here, chill here. What up, Jacob? I'm gonna grab a bullet is joint. Oh shit, it's raining outside. Never mind. I think I'm gonna make it to the other end of the house for this 4-hour closure. okay, so again, oh well, depending on what happens here on the 5, there's a chance. So if this 5 here, we're in the last few minutes, comes down and closes more or less doji, because there's a chance it might tap 32 here and reject, right, and come back down, close doji. The first 2 minutes we're making a top wick, so this 5 might not close really bullish. It might reject here and close doji. If it does that, there's going to be not much of a bottom wick here on the 4 hour. And if that happens, there's a chance it comes straight down, but I'll have a tough time taking this out because I don't know where it's going to find that bottom wick. But if the first thing we do is come up, we'll look for a top wick sell. We'll need to close below here. This is a nice area as well, but if it taps this area, I think that's when we're going to look for a flip at 33, right? If it taps that then and comes down, we'll look for a flip. 33 flat, but at 33.9, I think we'll look for a sell on a top wick. So let's see how this opens up here right now in 45 seconds. Great. Pour myself some water and left it over there. Ay, ay, ay. Oh wow, what the fuck? Honestly, if I try to get in on the closure of that candle, I probably would have gotten in like right here. This is where it would probably registered me. I don't know what that was. I mean, but it would make sense, right? Maybe we said we close below. There's a chance it drops, but I don't know what that is. Yeah, whatever. Let it close. Let's get a 5 closure. Let's see if it's going to continue down. We'll get on a smaller time frame. But this hourly said, man, fuck your top wick, fool. I pity the fool that are looking for a top wick. Fucking 50 pip drop. No, 70 pip drop in a split second. Yay, the Asian session. Tap this is a pretty decent support here on the 4 hour. Just there's no buys here. The closure was below. If it closed above, I could look for a buy here on the, but it clearly closed below for me. So even if it flips bullish, I'd expect it to come back down and fill the wick it just made. So I'm pretty confident, like, let it close on a smaller time frame. We'll eventually head down there if we're closing below here. I'm wary of the flip, because if we were to flip, why did we close below? Like, the candle would have closed above, we would have grabbed these orders and flip bullish, but we respected a resistance. And if we were respecting it, we closed below support and respected it as a resistance on a smaller time frame. Why would we do all that? Hold on, I'm gonna go grab my water bottle. My border waddle. Fuck. I'm sorry, gang. I was saying I'm looking at a sell, but I would need it to tap 31.3 here, and then I can take the break at a low here. If it's coming down now, then I'm just rather wait for the 15 here and see how the 15 closes. Because on the 5, that might not be enough of a bottom wick, right? There's a little level here. We can make a small bottom wick and reject back up and flip bullish on the higher time frame here on the 15. So I'll wait for the 15 now to close, unless this 5 is able to come up here, grab 31.3, and then flip bearish. Then we'll look to take the break of the lows on this 5. I mean, it's still early, 3 minutes here. If we can do that in the next minute, fine. But for now, kind of, you know, we're looking for about 18 more pips to the upside, and then a break of the lows on this 5, or we're going to wait on the 15. Hold on a second, chat. I don't know, I really gotta stretch these out. My spread's 4 pips. 10 pips here. Yeah, 4 minutes left here for this 15. Let it close, and we will reevaluate a bit. Tough part here is having a top wick sell. I think we'll need to have a sell stop and not a sell as the price is moving up for a top wick, because we don't have a top wick on the hourly. So as the price is moving up, if the hourly flips and the 4-hour flips, and if that's the bottom wick for us to take us up, you don't want to be stuck in that sell. So I think it'll have to be a flip or a break of the lows of the candle that creates that top wick. Either it's the 15, the next 15, or the next 30. We'll see. Quite a few new people in the Zooms. Welcome. Appreciate you guys joining us. It's always an exciting time. So you know, if you're new, it's Sunday session. It's a Sunday unfiltered, right? You guys can open up your cams, your mics. You're allowed to roam free here on Sundays. "45 seconds for this 15. Might not be a top wick. Might not be a position. So this first 5-minute candle of the hourly filled the entire range we had marked up. 85 pips, damn near 90 pips in the first 5-minute candle of the new hourly, the new 4-hour. 15 closed here. Strong bearish, no positions yet. It can plummet here, but we aren't, well, I am not in any positions. Yeah, if it just continues re-breaking its own low here, I will not be in here. It's a nasty drop. No indication of the drop, right? Pre-drop. But we want an indication of the drive to hop on. Anybody in this? Javier definitely has runners right now.
No, I sat down as it started dumping. I wasn't locked in.
Hank's like, I'm up 40 pips, about to pass phase 1 in 1 hour. Bro. Good shit. Damn, you got a lot of notifications, bro. You should change your name to Futures Auto Parts. Futures Parts. The Futures Mechanic.
Got a lot of news this week. Yeah, good week.
Yeah, we spoke about last day of the month, first day of the month. We have news. FOMC's on the 1st. That's Wednesday. So I can't take the sell off the rip here. I don't know how steep that bottom wick here ends up being before it flips. And it should flip, right? Look at the previous 5 with no bottom wick. I mean, it doesn't mean it's gonna drive up, but it should flip here at some point. If it doesn't, we will look for the next candle to create that top wick and look for
Yo, I think
sells.
last Sunday we had a big sell-off too, actually. Let me see.
Didn't we take a position like really late for like 10 pips? Or no, I'm sorry. Last Sunday we sat in some drawdown and we still got out, right?
No, that was Tuesday. That was Tuesday. Sunday. Oh yeah, Sunday was when we right at market. Yeah, Sunday right at market open, we just started selling off, and we had basically a 24-hour fade. And Tuesday, Monday night. Yeah, that's when we caught sells, and then we had some drawdown, and then it retested the bottom, and then we ran overnight.
I think if we're gonna look for some sells, it's gonna be below 24.5 here. Wow, excuse me. Well, we got volume.
Yeah, trying to open in 10 minutes. China opens in 10 minutes, Wicks.
The China Open. It's our NYSE.
Yeah, exactly. That's why volume. When we had the last time change,
Yeah.
that's when volume's been kicking back in, not at 10, been kicking in at 9, right? Because 9 is like the China pre-market, and then 9:30 is China open. So like the past 2 weeks, that's why we've been getting volume right around this time, right? And then the other night that we didn't get volume at this time, and I waited till 11 and I got into those buys like around 11:30. And then it ran all the way through London. That was Thursday. I think SL was in those longs.
I think for the 4-hour to flip, you're gonna see some indication on the smaller time frame. Like us respecting 24.5. So far, so good. The thing is, if you're gonna flip on this 4-hour, there's a chance it doesn't drive, but you know, retests the low. Interesting. We'll see. We'll wait on the 30 here at this point. 7 minutes here. And maybe we'll get what we were looking for on the 5 and the 15 initially. Oh. The game Capitals tied it up. Good shot. Yeah, let me go do what I was going to do earlier. Just go Take a couple of pulls of that cryptochronic light. I was trying to do that for the 4-hour close, but I didn't have time to run to the other side of the house. It's raining outside. Came down a bit. That ain't the bathroom, it's the pool. I don't know if I told you guys, I went out the other day and I bought myself a griddle. You know, it's a griddle.
Yeah, did you season it yet?
Yeah, I seasoned it. I spent yesterday seasoning it for like 3.5 hours.
Damn, bro.
Yo, yeah, I did like 7 coats.
Holy smoke.
About
Yeah,
2
that
weeks.
shit-
You only need like 3, bro.
You only need like 3, yeah. But then like, I was watching a YouTube video and the guy was like, look, man, you only need like 3. But if you enjoy kicking it outside and drinking your beer and you need a good reason, you could slap on a few more coats. Outside of that, that shit ain't necessary. I was like, all right, well, I don't enjoy smoking, you know, drinking beers, but I'm going to go light this J. And I spent like yesterday morning till like 5. Or noon to like 5. I like, not even, I'm sorry, I spent less. It took me like a good 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Yeah, this joint's good. But it's crazy. Because after you season it, it looks like it's like oily. And it's like slippery, but then you could I put my whole hand on it and there's nothing, no residue, but it's still smooth as hell.
Yeah. What did you buy? I tagged you on the seasoning that I use in the chat. Did you ever see that, or what did you get?
I didn't get to, no, you know what I did? I got myself, grapeseed oil.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I just saw a whole bunch of shit in the forums about like different oils, and it's like a big rabbit hole you could go into, like where everybody's got their own suggestion. But it seemed that a lot of people like tended to agree on grapeseed oil.
And I think and I use avocado oil to.
Avocado oil is good. Yeah, I seen that in the comments. Anything that burns at high temperature. But,
yeah, exactly.
But yo, it's fucking fucking volcano time. I'm gonna be doing onion volcano. It's hibachi wicks time. I'm gonna learn all the tricks. I'm gonna learn the fucking hat flips, the egg twirls. I'm gonna learn everything. Be over here. It's crazy though, because today was the first time I ever cooked on a griddle, and this shit cooks quick. Quick.
Yeah, I just had hibachi last night. That's how they can cook the rice and the meat all in front of you in like 7 minutes.
Yeah, this like everything. I turned on the griddle to make some smash burgers. They were done in like 40 seconds. Like I was like, all right, like we just made fucking like 20 burgers in 40 seconds. What the fuck did I just season this grill for 3 hours if we're gonna spend 40 seconds at it? But the shit was clean, and then it was cool like mad quickly. Like as soon as I was on a couple of scrapes, you're good. I read the reason we did the first thing was burgers, because someone in like one of the forums was like, yo, like the best thing to cook is like really fatty steak or some burgers as your first cook, like to help the seasoning. Bro. You see Wix working at the local hibachi spot soon. I'm doing it for free as well. I just run it. I host a stream from the hibachi spot cooking. Yeah, I'll flip the fuck out. 90 seconds here for this 30. Damn, look at this. So what we'd need a 15 closing probably with no top wick. First thing we do is flip on the 4 and then come back down bearish. Or it's going to be in maybe another 15 and a few more 5-minute candles closing. Because that is a strong 15 rejection. The first thing you want to see here is a top wick bouncing off a resistance and ideally flipping the 1 hour bullish and then coming back down. Then we can take that 30 fill. It's not because at this point it's not really about how the candles form. It's really what areas price taps, and you'd need a strong resistance. But if you get a closure with no top wick here on the 15, that's even better for us. Strong rejection. 4 hour flips. A flip look like it's gonna come in, right? So there's the 30 closure. Small wick, it's still there. We still have a top wick. Small, but it's still there. If this makes a bottom wick and starts coming up, there's a chance the hourly closes bullish back in range, and then I'll stay a little bit extra, and we can look for positions on the next hourly. The 15's back in range. If the first thing it does is come down here, there's a high chance it flips and fills the range up. The 30 respected a support here, right? It closed bearish, but respecting this support. So area here. I can't tell. Yeah, it's above it. Yeah, 15 flip not so bad right now. Yeah, it just depends if we can come down further or not. Like 23, 25, 8. Another 6, 7 pips and then a bullish flip maybe. For now, this might have been just a little pullback for us to continue down. Sell replay? No, no sell replay. Or is that an old message? Oh, hold on a second, chat. this 15 was able to flip bullish at this point, I think we might look for buys. Or we would look for a flip, but I highly doubt that that's the play. Because then also the fives would have to line up here. It would have to happen in the 5 breaking the lows. Now that this 5's closed, the next 5s have to break the lows and break the lows significant. We need to tap 24.52 and then start coming back up. See, the 5 closed below, or 5 closed bearish. There's like, it's hard to take this flip for me, this 15, right? Because every other higher time frame is bearish, and we've never grabbed those bottom wicks that we wanted to support. Okay, there we go. So now it's tapping that area, but I think it's going to smash it and continue down.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking volume. Need a closure. I don't know, like, I don't want to be stuck in a sell and it pops back up in range based on that 4 hour. Or based on this current 4 hour, right? I don't want to start taking the break. It's gonna it might give you 10 and you won't even react in time. It'll give you, 30 the other way. Yeah, like if this 15, remember I said we need to re-break the 15 lows, or the previous candle lows, tap a support. Like if this flips bullish now, we'll have a buy stop. Will it? Might close bearish below the range and we'll look for sells. Interesting, interesting. It might not be a buy stop. If it starts breaking highs, I'll probably just take a buy. But for now, I don't have anything on here. It's got to be this 5-minute candle that breaks the 15 high. %8% in 1 hour. Yeah. You just matched Warren Buffett's annual returns in 1 hour. Except he makes like 8% on like 100 billion. You still matched him percentage wise. Minutes here for this 15. The thing is, if this 15 flips, do we have enough time to drive with 6 minutes here? It might take us up to the hourly flip, right? The 15 will take you to the 30 and the hourly. Be locked in. If this breaks, if the 15 flips bullish, I'll take a buy. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense, Hank. I probably would treat it the same way.
Yo, Wix, you got the Clubhouse chat open?
No. Why?
Oh, okay.
What's going on in there?
No, we're just talking in there, and the shit's just like ding, ding, ding.
Where on my computer?
No, on mine, and I didn't know.
Oh yeah, the noise.
Yo,
Yeah.
shut your shit up.
No, I'm not in there. But yeah, damn, you guys got a lot of messages in there. I mean, I don't know where I would expect, even if the 4-hour flips, where am I expecting it to go? I'm still expecting it to come back down further. Yeah, we've never reached a higher time frame support. It's got to come down further. So even if it flips, you don't expect it to drive up. You expect it to come back down further to grab some orders, to then eventually flip on the daily after, or to continue to drive down. So that 5 closed bearish, right? Never flipped, but that's nice because it closed bearish back in range. Past with never having spread under 4.5. Yeah, my spread's at 3.5 right now. Not looking for buys here at all right now. I wanted to see it on the last 5, last 15, but that 5 closed bearish, never rebroke the high. Minutes for this 15. I feel like we've been saying that for the last few hours. 2 minutes for this 15 to close, as we pretty much have. Yeah, it's been a while, right, since we didn't really have a Sunday position, or maybe we didn't have. Did we have a position? I don't remember if we had a position last Sunday, but we pretty much, I think, like 90% of the private sessions this year have had positions. I had a whole bunch of trades on Friday. I had 5 trades on Friday. Had one very long trade. Yeah, he just passed phase 1 in an hour. stop loss just getting further and further. This thing, right? Because at some point, right, even if you do get your account like that, like trading like you are, like at some point you're still gonna have to keep the account, right? Because you're working so hard to keep that account and have it pay, right? So you gotta still apply proper risk management. So it just like, because you know it's not always gonna just run and you can take a position. Market's gonna switch up. So you're gonna, right? You're gonna, you know, even if you get a few payouts, like it sucks when you have to restart, right? Because you're depending on those payouts. Yeah, but whatever it is, but you still need to be, whatever you're trying to make or whatever you're making, you still want to be making it consistently instead of just luck of the draw. 15 closed here, 15 closed bearish, respecting. Yeah, not any closer to a position here. Once you get like 500k, well, I think you're not gonna do it consciously. It's just subconsciously. You're like, if you're able to get 500k in funding, then you're doing something right, right? You're able to rinse and repeat. But if you pass one account and that's it, and like until you rinse and repeat and keep building accounts, right? You really don't have any indication of consistency or being able to make it work long term. So the key is, you know, you're probably going to end up trading your account the same way you traded to get it. That's all I'm saying. So that means there's something to your trading. So it's good. You're able to rinse and repeat, right? For the most part to get accounts. So yeah, that's good. Oh, I do S. Okay, take it out. Oh, beautiful. Oh, you have to practice how you're gonna play the field. Yeah, like, do you want to, like, well, not even. Never mind. Can bounce back if you have the skill. Yeah, like, do you want to sit and draw down knowing you're following your plan, or do you want to sit and draw down that this trade didn't follow your plan? You'd probably be in better position in drawdown if you know you also followed your plan into that drawdown. Damn, 2-2. Third period is about to decide this series.
Yo, the Sunday gang has grown.
Oh yeah, there was over 30 people in the Zoom. Excuse me.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
I think that's the largest we had for a Sunday.
And that's fresh, man.
We've had like 50 people in the Zoom before, or 40 something, 44. But I think it was a New York session or something like that.
We just keep hyping the clubhouse during the week.
It hypes itself up really. Like when you're like, hey, we're at 27 wins in a row. Like it makes sense. Like it would be fucking dumb not to join. I don't want to call people dumb in a public session, but you've all joined. You guys are all smart. Like it doesn't make sense. Like
I mean,
if you
dude,
joined
for,
a month ago or 2 months ago, you haven't seen a single loss here in the last 2 months. Well, I mean, if you're like just following to the T.
yeah, bro.
I've
like,
definitely leveled up being in the clubhouse.
no, bro, and for the 25
Just the value and
bucks,
conversation
whatever
and
it is,
knowledge
like,
amongst
come
everybody
on.
in there, amongst you guys. It's dope. You guys keep each other accountable too. It's funny.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Mhm.
Like it's funny, but it's cool. Like you need accountability. Like it's very hard to keep yourself accountable. Careful on this flip here. I know the hourly, oh, the 30 is gonna flip here. But previous 15 closed bearish with a little steep wick to fill. It still broke the previous low. You see how it's still making lower lows, lower highs. We haven't really made a higher high. We're still candle by candle. We're making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Right. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And even if it breaks the high here, there's a chance it could still reflip, come down. Just on the smaller time frame, there's still structure coming down.
Yo, man, bit me some. I'm gonna fight, bro. You call me ugly.
What continent are you guys gonna meet on? Like, is this gonna be on like neutral grounds?
Bro, he's in US.
Oh yeah.
We'll meet up halfway. I think he's in West Coast.
Fuck it. Texas it is. Meet the homie in Dallas or in Houston.
I have an old school cowboy draw.
Yeah. Make sure you wear your spurs. The spurs, the hat. Get a little revolver.
Some
he
cold
heard
bullets.
you. He heard you. He's hopping on the Zoom.
There he is.
It's bringing the heat. And good people in the community keep each other accountable is key. Yeah, accountability is key. The streams keep me accountable because, like, you guys see my positions. It's like can't do dumb shit, right? And that's been like, I mean, I've honestly been like that before starting streams, but I gotten way better since I started streaming, just because it's just an extra little filter to my positions. So my win rate has definitely gone up since I started streaming. But then, like, when I don't stream, my win rate is still good because I'm already used to it. Used to doing things a certain way.
I totally get that why you say that, because even in the clubhouse, like if I put an idea out, like I feel like I'm more accountable. It makes me like take a double take at the position. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, when you discuss it, first of all, you sound it out to yourself, and you're like in third person. It's like, does that even make sense? Second of all, like if you talk about it, it's like 2 minutes later, you're still talking about it, and it's sounding out like it still makes sense, like based on your mindset a few minutes later or like 10 minutes later, and you also realize that like there are people that are taking your value in whatever you have to say, right? So they're gonna look for what you say.
Yeah, especially whenever I share a trade, sometimes somebody asks me, "Oh, what made you take that trade, or what made you enter?" And then I gotta sit there and be like, "Oh, why did I enter? Why did I?" And then type it
Yeah,
all
that's the
out.
good thing.
Yeah,
That's your version of talking about it. Like, right? Me, I say it on stream and then I'm like, all right, that made sense. Because I hear it. Like, I hear what it mean. If you're sitting there by yourself, you don't sound it out. You're not talking to yourself. It's just in your head. You're like, all right, you'll convince yourself faster, and then then you're in drawdown. And you're like, this made sense too. Why didn't I just, should have. But when you're talking about it in the clubhouse, yeah, it's just people first of all look to it for knowledge for what you're saying, and second of all, it's just you don't want to look like an idiot. I don't like this. This is making me raspy.
Yeah, nothing is financial advice.
Yeah, everything's really just educational knowledge, right? It's experience. Everyone's passing down what they know, or just saying what they know, what they notice. Take it, take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, this has really struggled to move here. Like, we've pushed down to start the hour, and it's just sat here, which is not too bad. The hourly is going to close bearish if it just stays here, and then we're still going to look for that top wick that we were looking for in the 5 and the 15 and the 30. Yeah, there's a lot of advice in there. There's like, besides the fact that I like pretty much give out all my positions in there. I'm about to open a signal room separate of that, just where the positions go. You guys wouldn't like that, because then I would definitely charge for signals. Also, if I start doing signals, I'd probably want to have the broker running up on screen, because at that point, like, yeah, if I'm charging for signals, then like I'll put up my account on here and everything. But when I'll do that, then it makes sense, right? Then you'd want proof of concept. So I'd want to put proof of concept on the screen. Yeah, right now I just discuss trade ideas and what I see, and then I tell you guys, say I'm entering here, or break the high, or what to look for. But if it was like straight signals, buy now or buy stop here, like, which I do a lot of that here, but like that's just a whole different story. Just dedicated to signals, I think, well, that I would have to charge for.
in the clubhouse we found another futures platform broker that still uses MT5.
Yeah, I picked up an account on Friday.
What's the name?
Thursday. FXIFY.
Oh, FXify?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been around for a little while.
Yeah, they had a lot of good reviews. They're all based in London. I chatted in Discord asking some questions and stuff. So I picked up a 15K for my son. I'm gonna test it out this week, and then I'll let him take over.
There's also like live accounts with your own money. That's a different platform. AMP.
Yeah. Let me know how that goes. Are they're regulated?
I haven't looked too deep into it.
Yeah, let me know.
AMP Global is a LLC. It's a USA company. FCM regulated by the National Futures Association.
Okay, cool.
He's 16, Jacob. He had a 5K funded and was halfway through his 10K on TFT before
Jacob was on like his 50th funded account at 16. No, Jacob, I don't know, how old were you when you showed up here, Jacob? Like 2-3 years ago? Like, how old are you? I don't know. At least 2 years, right? We got 40 seconds here for the hourly to close. Yeah. It's tough.
Bro, this
The
hourly
30 flipped here in the last like 2 minutes of this whole hourly candle.
Yeah, we got back over 23.26, which was Friday's low.
Yo, why can't I do this? Why is it not reading my shift button? And 4. Yeah, above. That's 15 minute. That's 15 pip flip. All right, this is wow. So the hourly closed bearish. Let's see if we can tap 33.9. I'm not gonna have a top wick entry, just a bearish flip. If we can do that, I'd want a top wick because the 4-hour will flip bullish here if we come up there. So I don't want to take a sell when the 4-hour flips bullish. Yeah, Jake's 19. This is an interesting level here. Might see a bounce here and a bullish flip on the 4. Because of this level right here, 29.8. Okay, so I think we're gonna wait this. I'm gonna be here for at least this first 15, but I want to see if this 5 can close bearish here. Because if we can close bearish here and grab a top wick after, I think we can begin to retest the low before the eventual either rejection or continued drive down. Remember I said that we typically won't see a candle just grab that bottom wick and drive up. You see how it's came up and it's got a. It typically tends to come down, retest the lows. If it doesn't do it here, it'll come up here and then later on retest the lows, and then you look for positions, London or New York. If it's going to retest the lows now, we're going to fill this wick. We're going to need to re-break the 4-hour high, confirm that it's not a 4-hour drive up, and then come back down for the lows. Oh, that puck wasn't secured. Yeah. Need the Rangers to win here. Need New York to win. All right, 1 minute here for this 5. sturdy type of candle has been acting strong as support in 1 hour time frame. Must be doing the same on 30 after bottom wick. Yeah, it could be. It's possible, but then I'd expect that bottom wick to come down here. At least 26.5. So 5's gonna close below the most recent. We need a top wick. What's the... Oh, no, not yet. Hold on. So yeah, it respected the most recent here. I need a confirmation that this doesn't flip bullish and drive, which means I need it to flip bullish and not drive and come back down in range. Goes right at it. Nice penalty on Washington. Beautiful. Rangers with the power play and the best power play in the playoffs. It's gonna be great. We scored. Scored. High five. Bang. Good stuff. Bang. Can't yell. The kids are sleeping. Almost all the kids are sleeping, right? Almost all. Rangers up 3-2. Zoom's like, man, fuck your Rangers, give us a position. Just nothing's set up for me yet. It's been a bit of a draggy session, but it's all right. I mean, well, the week is young. We're coming up to the last week of the first month of quarter one. We have 2 days left in the first month of, quarter two. Been a crazy month. We had more volume this month, I think, than the entire first quarter. Crazy. For Asian session specifically, Asian session has been moving incredibly well.
Yeah, I think like 3 weeks before quarter one ended, I asked you, what did you think about quarter two? And you were like, it's my favorite.
Yeah, it's really every year for the last 3 years, it's been the quarter that's really boosted my account.
Yeah, I went back and collected some data on the candle ranges, and for the past 4 years, right at the beginning of the quarter two, like, was fucking crazy. Then it starts to get normal again now, supposedly.
Last year, Q4 was pretty big for me. 3 years ago, Q4 was big for me during COVID. Massive Q4. But like in 2021, I had my October was flow. I remember that I had 16 trades in October that were all W's, and I didn't lose a single trade in October, and there was it was like 3 or 4 runners there. I was like, all right, this is like wild. I'm gonna turn it up a notch. Penalty on the Rangers. Tough. You might not see a top wick here on this 5. This might head straight down. If it doesn't, great, but
When, the December of 21 or Q4 of 21?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it here. It's a big range days.
I don't know, I just went ham. Last year for December was wild when the holidays. This past year, and then this Q2 has been wild. I haven't really had much to complain about. You see, tried to flip here, never really. I mean, it's got this little tiny, but it tried to come up here and never did. Like I said, we might just see a drop here without a top wick. And it's a thing that I've noticed in these situations, but I haven't figured out a way how to take advantage of it or teach it where it makes sense. And this is the 5 we're looking at on the 1530. It'll just typically bloop, 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 straight down. Maybe the time frame's not strong enough, but I haven't figured out where exactly my advantage is here. I just see it happen all the time, but I haven't figured out where my advantage is. Maybe the breakup this slow, but like, there are nuances that I notice all the time that play out. Just like there are things that I can't bring to teach or to explain because I gotta understand every aspect of it and how risk management work. And I'll keep mentioning it. You guys will notice this position all the time over the next few months. What's the advantage point? Like if you're taking the break here of the low, the re-break, right? Because they try to come up and the 15 is re-breaking its own low. The hourly's re-breaking its own low, really. Where's the entry here on the break of that previous 15? Yeah, I guess, I mean, maybe. You out, Hank? Later. Let's see. Let's wait for this 5 to close. Right, this is a 15 closing back in a range. the white and blue. White and blue. Again? Nice. Not the red team. We don't want the ones in the red, we don't want them to score. Yeah, this push is typically pretty strong when this happens on the hourly. It's not really a celery play. That's tough though. The 15, no top wick, I mean no bottom wick here. Why is this not working? Why am I? I'd usually be able to press the shift button and it'll work. Yeah, I think we're about to call it here. I want to see how this prints though. Yeah, no, I'm gonna call it a session here, gang. If it does set up, it's gonna need a lot more. It's gonna need another 15, create a bottom wick here, or a couple of, or at least 2 5-minute candles, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and at that point we're close to 10:30. If you enter a trade, we're gonna be sitting here till like midnight. What I was looking for here, I was looking for it to come up and grab a steeper top wick. If we're able to come up here to, there's that area, 30.8, and then flip bearish, maybe that'll be enough volume to actually, or momentum as we flip, to bring us down, right? And then you take the flip, you have about 30 pips of range, 25 pips of range down, and an advantage point roughly 15 pips down, 12 pips down, where you would manage risk. But it would need, for me, it would need to be a much steeper top wick here. We'd need to come up to 30.8. Because we don't have a bottom wick, so you'd want to 5 create a bottom wick, and then you want to reject off a resistance, knowing that you're going to drive, because you did just close with no bottom wick, and you're still respecting this. There's a support here that you couldn't close below. So, like, it's like Shark Tank. And for that reason, I'm out. How can you trade New York with me? Just go to the clubhouse. Make sure you're in the clubhouse on the Discord, where we discuss, or where I discuss my positions. And everyone else, I think, discusses their takes on positions as well. But yeah, I'll be on, gang. I'll be on tomorrow morning on Don's stream in there, and I'll be on in the clubhouse. And if I see anything that I'll be taking, then I'll probably just give you a heads up in the clubhouse and call it out. If you're not in there, or if I haven't given you access yet, just DM me your YouTube name, and I'll give you access to the Discord clubhouse. But that's it. Yeah, we tried. We stayed a little longer. We appreciate the $10, Christian. Thank you very much. Let's save that money. You don't need to donate here. Save it so you can build your accounts, gang. All right. But I appreciate the gesture. Definitely appreciate the gesture. Maybe we can start a petty donation stream tomorrow, and we'll count down from the first donation. So from 10, we'll then look for somebody to give $9 until we get to 0. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Thanks, fellas and ladies. Yeah, everybody's a better word. I'll see you guys tomorrow, either in the clubhouse or for our Asian session. I'll be live at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Well, same time, same place, live here on YouTube. And I think that's my time, gang. Try to show up a bit earlier tomorrow, because I might start at around 7:40, 7:45, just so we can be ready for the 8 p.m. closure. Okay? Alright, gang. Hasta la pasta. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Asian session at 8 p.m. Eastern. And And that's my time. You want to wave? Good night. All right, wave good night to everybody. Good night, good night, good night. All right. You're there with a delay. That's why you're only seeing it now. See it. All right, that's my time. And just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.